Yeah, what's happening, guys? Just back for another quick video. Feeling a lot more chirpier now. I've been out just for a little cycle, see a couple of my pals. I feel a lot more focused. And I'm buying a new mountain bike tomorrow. I just see one of my pals that said, I really need to make some money. I need to shift my mountain bike. And he said, I'll give you half of it, half of the cash, if you can shift it. Which basically means, I've just said to him, what you're saying then is if I give you half the money in the morning, I can take that bike. And he's gone, yeah. So I'm going to give him half the money, because the other half, if I sold it, was going to come to me anyway. And yeah, got a very nice bike coming. So that's kind of cheered me up. Do excuse my topless body. It's quite warm in here in Kent tonight. The sun's out. There's a slight breeze. Who knows? We might get an Indian summer in September and October. Who knows? Who knows, guys? But at the moment, I'm just gonna check that this TV's set up to record stuff. There's not a lot on, to be honest with you, tonight. Pardon me. Manhunt, Channel 5. What's that about? Search for the cop killer. Northfield, yeah, this looks good. Called that. That's about it, I reckon. Not on tonight, really. Not that I'm a big TV buff, but I don't mind a few documentaries that pop up every now and again. Obviously, depending on the subject. Get quite a few good music things on here. In fact, I taped the specials the other night, and Madness, and the Selector. And there's some football in it there, isn't there? Colombia versus Korea. What's this, the Women's World Cup? Yeah, possibly. Very low volume. If England played then, if anybody knows if England have played, the England girls, can you let me know in the comments if they've played and what the score was? Obviously I've had a bit of a breakdown. I've missed a bit of the football, so if anybody out there knows, can you let me know, please?
Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a bit of a waste, especially in a game like this. You're really going to have to try and convert your opportunities because, let's be honest.
I'm tonight just having a tidy up and I'm making a blackboard, guys. From my music room. I've got some Ron Seal blackboard paint, which basically you can paint on anything, turns it into a blackboard. One coat as well, allegedly. So, but what I'm looking for a bit of board, or should I just put a frame up on the wall and paint the middle of it black? But I wouldn't mind a board that I can remove and move about. But yeah, one coat blackboard paint. We'll see if that works later, won't we? Right, just got to turn that telly off like that. I'll have a shave tonight, guys. Might even have a skinhead. Fresh skinhead. Fresh start, fresh skinhead. What do you reckon? But first job's first. I'm going to get a t-shirt or something on. And I'm going to have a bath, I think. Cut my hair. Get that hair off. Get all this shit off. plenty to do tonight. The rubbish out. Got to wash up. Might even spin some tunes. I fancy some madness tonight. I fancy some madness. Who fancies some madness? Some nutty boy action. I'm England crossing. When I get sorted, I've got a proper flag to go behind me. When I get everything sorted and sort out all my rooms, it's all done. Not that it's just for the English guys, this channel, as you know, we're open to all. I couldn't care whether you was from the moon, pink, black, or you was blue. To be truthful. My Radioactive FM top on that. Used to play for them, used to DJ for them. DJ for quite a few stations. All rave stations. Or acid house. That kind of stuff. Which is basically what I got into when I was sort of 16, 17, 18. When the acid house parties started in the countryside in the warehouses, I was there, man. That was it. That was pretty exciting stuff, to be honest with you. Gives a thumbs up anyone who remembers the acid days and the warehouse parties and fucking ecstasy and all that, man. Yeah, I've done a few of them, mate. Fucking disco biscuits, pink Callies, burgers, fucking Dennis the Menaces, rhubarb and custards, you name it, I've done it. M25s, snowballs, fucking speckled hens, fucking pink hens, you name it. My mate used to come back with them all. Not mentioning no names. But yeah. And that was back when the East was proper East, you know what I mean? You fucking, these kids now do like 10 a night, 15 a night. I mean, back in my day, you do one, you do half, you was on the floor with your eyes in the back of your head, man, rushing. They were good days, man. Then it all turned shit, man. The greed took over and, yeah. And then it all turned pants because it was all legalised, and that's what them kids of today don't realise, that it's people of my generation that went out and fucking broke in these warehouses and put on these parties, which enables them to go out tonight and party all night, because before that you couldn't do that. You could go to the pub and then obviously go to a club that finished at 2, and then you get fighting after that, or you could go to the football and have a fight, which some of my mates chose to do, but I didn't choose to do that. That didn't really interest me. I was more into the music and the drugs and the raves and having a fight and football, but each to their own, do you know what I mean? I ain't going to sit here and slate them football hooligans. Not that I've never been a football hooligan, but I know plenty of football hooligans, and I've got some friends who are football hooligans, or ex-football hooligans, should I say. Because they've all grown up and it's changed now, do you know what I mean? But to them, it was like a culture, which I understand. I suppose it is. Obviously, I'm from two sort of cultures: your two-tone culture and your rave culture, your acid music culture. That's my background. But yeah, I guess football hooliganism, it is same, really. It's a lifestyle, wasn't it? You had the clothes that went with it and all that old business. All the different firms. The ICF at Chelsea, what are they, the headhunters. You had Aston Villa, I think, had quite a handy firm. The Zulus, was it the Zulus? They called the Zulus. Quite a few of them. Leeds, you know what I mean? Everybody on their day, I suppose, could have a good turnout. Even Liverpool and United, you know what I mean? All them clubs, all had little firms. Not that I was into it, but I knew people that went to it. So when they got back, they was all talking about it in the pub, and I was just like listening, you know what I mean, listening to it. Obviously, they're your pals. It's just all chit-chatter in the pub, but yeah. Life and times of the football hooligan. Maybe I could get an ex-hooligan on here, and we'll interview him. But yeah, it's what's it called? A subculture, isn't it? It's the same as a two-time. It's a culture, a subculture. Very underground. Like, especially when it was, I guess the mad days was obviously just the 70s and the 80s was the fucking height of the hooligan period, I guess. And then you had, what's his name, on the McIntyre thing, that Chelsea boy. Watch his podcast. What's his, Jason Mariner. He seems a good lad, you know what I mean? Fucking, and they had him right over. Jason there. That McIntyre stitched him right up, man. I think, what did he get? I think he got 6 years. And that's really, well, before that he started adding out a few sentences. I don't know. That's when that McIntyre infiltrated the Chelsea. Well, he thinks he infiltrated them, but he was just, well, I don't know. Even moved next door to Jason Mariner, so he'd get to sort of blag him. Like, lived there for 4 months and then start saying hello and that, and worked his way in there. Very, very sly, man. Saying that, Jason's probably wrote a few books out of it, and if he makes a few quid out of it, good luck to him. At the end of the day, everybody's got a past. At the end of the day, the real criminals out there, guys, are the police and the authorities. They're not the hooligans or the fucking bank robbers or whoever. The real fucking criminals are the government and the authorities. Let's get it straight. Do you know what I mean? Laying it on the line proper. That's who it is. This is a deep one, isn't it? Deep conversation we've got going on here, people. Anyway, I'm going to cut you loose. I'm going to upload this, and I'm going to actually, I might have a skinhead. A skinhead and a skin face. Oh, I've just lost the end of my lighter, look. But it still sparks. Yeah, whatever you're doing, have a good one. Be lucky.